Karmic bonds between parents and children explained by Zen. The beauty of Zen is that this change doesn't require a perfect life or endless free time. It only requires small, consistent acts of awareness. Each night, as you prepare for sleep, you have a choice. Will you carry yesterday's burdens into tomorrow, or will you lay them down for the night? When you release the emotional weight, the body relaxes, the mind becomes still, and sleep arrives not as an escape, but as a natural state of peace. Over time, this nightly surrender shapes the days that follow. And that is how you live beyond the automatic pull of karma. How has your day truly been? Dear friends, if your heart feels called, you may gently share your thoughts in the comments below, not for answers, but simply to be seen and heard. But now, let this moment be a gentle pause, a sacred space just for you. Take a few deep, tender breaths, not to fix anything, but to return to yourself. Let your body soften, let your mind rest. Close your eyes, if that feels right, and slowly allow the quiet to embrace you. The calm sounds, the still presence, and the timeless wisdom flowing gently through tonight's lessons. Here at Buddhism in You. 1. Seeing the invisible threads, understanding karmic bonds through Zen. When I was a child, I used to believe that my parents' choices had nothing to do with who I would become. I thought I was starting fresh, that my life was a blank page. But as I grew older, I began to notice patterns, echoes of their fears, their dreams, their unspoken rules, living quietly inside me. Zen calls these invisible threads karmic bonds. In Western culture, the word karma is often used casually. What goes around comes around. But in Zen, karma is not just a cosmic scoreboard. It's the accumulated energy of our actions, words, and even unspoken emotions, passed down like an heirloom. Between parents and children, this karma can feel like an unseen river, carrying not only love and care but also unresolved pain, expectations, and silent misunderstandings. Psychologists in the US might call it intergenerational trauma. Zen simply invites us to see it for what it is: cause and effect, flowing from one life into another. Sometimes, this flow is gentle, a current of wisdom and kindness. Other times, it's a turbulent stream, full of past regrets and unhealed wounds. Many Americans in their 30s to 50s are quietly wrestling with this. They lie awake at night replaying difficult conversations with their parents, feeling guilt over not being enough for their kids, or carrying unspoken resentment for things that happened decades ago. These are karmic knots, and they often tighten in the stillness of night, making deep sleep elusive. Zen does not judge these bonds as good or bad. Instead, it asks, can you see them clearly? Can you trace the shape of your reactions, your emotional triggers, and the stories you've inherited? Awareness is the first step in loosening karma's grip. Imagine sitting quietly in your bedroom tonight, breathing slowly, and simply noticing, this fear I feel before calling my father, it's not entirely mine. It's part of a story that began long before I was born. That single recognition can soften the body, slow the mind, and make space for peace to enter. And in that space, sleep can finally arrive, not as an escape, but as a gentle embrace. 2. Transforming karma through mindfulness and compassion. A friend once told me, "I keep having the same argument with my teenage son. It's like we're acting out a script we never agreed to. But somehow we both know the lines." This is how karma often works. It's not always loud or dramatic. Sometimes, it's a quiet repetition of old patterns, passed down like an unspoken family tradition. In Zen, we don't try to cut the karmic bond. We don't pretend it's not there. Instead, we transform it, the way a river transforms a stone, not by force, but through steady, patient contact. The first step is awareness. Before bed, find a comfortable spot, maybe in your favorite chair or at the edge of your bed. Close your eyes. Breathe in slowly through your nose, letting the breath fill your belly. Exhale gently. As you breathe, notice the emotional weight you're carrying tonight. Maybe it's a worry about your child's future. Maybe it's guilt over something you said to your mother years ago. In Zen, we don't push these feelings away. We acknowledge them, like greeting an old friend. "Hello. I see you. You're part of my karma. But you are not all of me." The second step is compassion, both for yourself and for the other person in the karmic bond. Compassion is not excusing harmful behavior. It's understanding the chain of causes that shaped it. You might think, "My father's harshness came from his own fear." That fear was part of his karma. This simple shift in perspective softens the heart, releases tension in the body, and allows the nervous system to relax. For many Americans juggling work, family, and aging parents, these moments of mindful compassion are rare, but they are powerful. Practicing them at night can lower stress hormones, slow the racing mind, and prepare the body for deep, restorative sleep. As you lie down, imagine your breath washing over you like a warm tide, carrying away the day's emotional debris. With each exhale, silently say, "I release what is not mine to carry tonight." This is not denial. It is choosing to rest so that you can return to life with more clarity, strength, and love. In Zen, the night is not just for sleep. It's a sacred time for the heart to loosen karma's knots, so the soul can breathe freely again. Three, living freely beyond karma. One of the most liberating moments in life is when you realize, I am not just a product of my past, I am also the author of my present. In Zen, understanding karma doesn't mean you're trapped by it. It means you finally have the clarity to choose differently. Picture a woman named Claire, 48 years old, caring for both her teenage daughter and her aging mother. She once believed her life was defined by duty and silent sacrifice. Every decision felt like it carried the weight of generations. But through her nightly Zen practice, Claire began to see her karma as a tapestry, not a chain. Some threads were beautiful, others tangled, and little by little, she learned she could weave new patterns. For many people, this realization is a turning point. You're not here to erase your karma. You're here to transform it into something lighter, more loving, more awake. And when that transformation begins, you stop reacting from old pain. You start responding from present moment wisdom. The beauty of Zen is that this change doesn't require a perfect life or endless free time. It only requires small, consistent acts of awareness. Each night, as you prepare for sleep, you have a choice. Will you carry yesterday's burdens into tomorrow? Or will you lay them down for the night? When you release the emotional weight, the body relaxes, the mind becomes still, and sleep arrives not as an escape, but as a natural state of peace. Over time, this nightly surrender shapes the days that follow. And that is how you live beyond the automatic pull of karma. If you are still here, at the end of this video, here is your reward. Regular practice will help you transform your own life for the better. Subscribe to Buddhism in You to continue your journey of inner growth and life balance. If you'd like to immerse yourself in a continuous flow of peace and healing, without breaking the emotional rhythm, visit our playlist. You can enjoy 1 to 3 hours, or even longer, of back-to-back videos designed to guide you into deep, uninterrupted sleep. If you prefer shorter experiences, about 15 to 30 minutes, there are also many videos like this one for you to enjoy. You have many options here at Buddhism in You. While listening, if something touches your heart, stirs a memory, or leaves a lasting impression, please share your thoughts in the comments. Your deep and heartfelt reflections not only support this channel's growth but also inspire others on their path. Do not hesitate to give me suggestions so we can bring you more great spiritual products. Thank you very much. Night practice, bringing inner peace into your real life. The 3-breath release, 5-minute evening practice. Find a quiet space before bed. Sit or lie down comfortably. First breath, inhale deeply. As you exhale, silently say, "I release today's tensions." Second breath, inhale again. As you exhale, silently say, "I release the stories of the past." Third breath, inhale once more. As you exhale, silently say, "I open to peace." Rest in the stillness for a few minutes, letting your body and mind soften. Imagine that with each breath, you are loosening the karmic knots, making space for new patterns to form. This simple practice, done nightly, is like placing a small stone in the river of karma, creating gentle ripples that change its course over time. See you tomorrow night.